question. Do you count macros?
I count them in a bro way, I guess.
What is that?
I do have clients count macros, like true if it fits your macros, meaning you can eat whatever you like as long as they fit in the parameters of your proteins, carbs, and fats. But for me personally, I only count the macros from its primary source, and I count them from single ingredient food sources. So my coach sends me my macros. If he wants me to have 200 grams of protein, I'm not counting the protein that's in the oatmeal. I'm not counting the 7 grams of protein that they advertise in front of a jar of peanut butter. Because in my opinion, I'm counting the fat from the jar of peanut butter, because peanut butter is a fat source, so I am having the peanut butter because of the fat in it. Now, if it's salmon, to me, that is a protein source and a fat source, a complete protein source and a complete fat source. So I am counting the salmon's fat and the salmon's protein. Okay, so again, that's not a true way of, if it fits your macros, counting macros, but when my coach sends me my macros, I'm counting the protein that I'm eating from eggs, chicken, steak, fish, whey. I'm counting the carbs. I'm not counting the carbs from like veggies, like broccoli or spinach or anything, because they're so fibrous, they're kind of negligible. We call them trace carbs. In bodybuilding, you just kind of call them trace carbs. If you're getting fat off broccoli, you're not training hard enough. Potatoes, oatmeal, cream of rice, that's where I count the carbs from. And then fats, I'm counting fats from oils, avocados, whole eggs, steak, salmon, peanut butter. So it's whatever food source it provides the most, that's how I count those macros.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
A lot less than I used to, but still too many. Probably around, definitely over 150 still. But it used to be double that. So it's how I built my credit. When I was younger, I would buy my dad's shoe size, and I'd buy one a month and then work and pay that credit off. And so I have credit from when I was 10. I can't even remember when I started doing that, but I was in late elementary, early middle school when I started doing that.
Next one, what's your favorite non-workout activity or hobby?
Golfing and fishing and music. But you won't see me play music. So golfing and fishing. Yep.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
Formula One. Yeah, I mean, the athletes are great. No one really is a huge shit talker. We talk about an even playing field. So they all had the same upbringing for the most part. I think Formula One is probably peak performance and just the most fair sport that we have right now in 2022.
Right.
Okay. So I don't really watch. The sport I pay attention to the most is bodybuilding. So I know I know the athletes, I know the changes of the sport. I mean, it's just what I'm in, right? But outside of that, I don't really watch sports anymore. I have ESPN on today because I'm getting my ass kicked in fantasy football because I know no one anymore. I stopped watching football in 2015 when we started the business. And the Broncos won. I'm a Bronco fan, and the Broncos won sometime around, I can't remember exactly what year Peyton won that last Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But that was like, okay, I'm good. I'm gonna take a break, focus on the business, and that's when we took off. We're super late for the gym, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Last one?
Last one, yeah. Is your dad the drummer?
Yep, he's the GOAT. He's too humble. I mean, any local drummer, especially in Latin percussion, knows who my dad is. Locally, I mean, in Ohio, in Washington, D.C., and definitely in Denver, Colorado, because those are the places he lived. But, I mean, he's played the inaugural ball, he's played for some prince in I can't remember what country in Africa, but yeah, he's been all over the world for music. I mean, he's still. My dad painted cars by day and was a musician by night. Then he got his master's and certificate in teaching. So then he tutored. I mean, he taught elementary school, tutored, and then gigs, rehearsals throughout the weekday, gigs on the weekends. Still made every single baseball, basketball, soccer game, tennis match of mine growing up. So yeah, he has a lot of energy. But right now he's doing a lot of drum lessons. So if you or anyone else you know is interested in like learning music and learning drums and learning percussion and learning how to read music, like sheet music for drumming, my dad, I mean, I might be a little biased, but he's the GOAT. So yeah, that's one reason why I love music so much, but he's the performer, not me.
Hey guys, don't forget to leave your comment down below with any questions that you'd like answered on the next Cardio Convos.